Imagine making $300 billion in a single year. That's $820 million per day. That's $34 million per hour, even while you're sleeping. It sounds completely insane, right? Well, one person did exactly that, Elon Musk. But here's the truly shocking part. He didn't get a salary. He didn't get paid a single dollar in cash. So how did one man become $300 billion richer in just 1 year? The answer will change how you think about money forever. Let me explain. We all know who Elon Musk is. He's the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, the owner of X, formerly known as Twitter, and without a doubt, one of the most influential and controversial entrepreneurs in human history. He's building rockets to go to Mars, electric cars that drive themselves, and trying to connect our brains to computers. But here's the key. Elon Musk does not earn money like you and me. He doesn't think in terms of an hourly wage or a yearly salary. He thinks in ownership. And that one simple shift in mindset is the secret to his unbelievable wealth. Between the years 2024 and 2025, Elon Musk's net worth exploded. It shot up by roughly $300 billion. Now, it's really important to understand what this means. It doesn't mean someone from a bank called him up and said, "Hey Elon, we just wired $300 billion into your checking account." That's not how it works. That money didn't hit his bank account. In fact, he might have had less cash at the end of the year than when he started. So where did this astronomical number come from? It all comes down to two words: net worth. Net worth isn't the cash you have. It's the total value of everything you own. For most people, that might be a house, a car, and some savings. For the ultra-rich like Elon Musk, their net worth is almost entirely tied up in the companies they've built. It's mainly stocks, and Elon Musk owns massive parts of companies that absolutely exploded in value. The single biggest reason for this $300 billion jump was Tesla. Musk is the face of Tesla, its CEO, its chief visionary, and he owns a huge chunk of it, somewhere around 13% of the entire company. Think about what that means. Tesla is a publicly traded company, so its value, its stock price, changes every single second the market is open. When Tesla's stock price goes up, Elon Musk's net worth goes up instantly, without him doing a single thing. It's like owning a house, and one day your entire neighborhood becomes the hottest real estate market on the planet. Your house is suddenly worth 10 times more, even though it's the exact same house. You're richer, on paper. And in 2025, the market went absolutely crazy for Tesla. The stock surged to unbelievable new highs. Why? It was a perfect storm of futuristic promises coming together. The market started to truly believe in Tesla's ambitions beyond just making cars. First, there was AI and full self-driving. After years of promises, the technology started showing real, tangible progress, and investors began pricing in a future where millions of Teslas could operate as autonomous vehicles. This directly fed into the second factor, the robotaxi hype. The idea that every Tesla car could one day become a money-making robot for its owner, driving people around while they sleep, was no longer just a science fiction dream. It started to look like a real, multi-trillion-dollar possibility. And the market loves a good story about the future. Then, there was Tesla's energy storage business. While everyone was focused on the cars, Tesla's megapack batteries were being deployed at a massive scale around the world, helping to stabilize power grids. This was seen as a huge, and often overlooked, growth area for the company. And finally, there was Optimus, the humanoid robot. Early demonstrations showed shocking progress, leading to a wave of optimism that Tesla wasn't just a car company or an energy company. So, when Tesla's total market value increased by hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars because of all this hype and progress, Elon Musk's 13% stake skyrocketed in value right alongside it. He became fantastically richer, all without selling a single share of his stock. But there's another layer to this that most people don't know about. It's about his actual pay package at Tesla. Elon Musk's official compensation plan gives him zero salary. That's right, his salary is $0. He doesn't get a paycheck. Instead, his compensation is structured as a massive package of stock options, which he only receives if Tesla hits incredibly difficult, almost impossible, performance targets. We're talking about huge milestones in market capitalization, revenue, and profitability. The deal is simple. When Tesla grows and its shareholders win, he wins. If Tesla fails and the stock price collapses, he gets absolutely nothing. It's the ultimate high-risk, high-reward structure. In 2025, thanks to a series of complex legal and financial approvals, a huge tranche of these performance-based stock options officially vested and were counted toward his net worth. On paper, this single event added tens of billions of dollars to his wealth overnight. He didn't get cash. He got the right to buy more of the company at a pre-agreed price, which became incredibly valuable as the stock soared. But Tesla is only part of the story. Then there's SpaceX. Unlike Tesla, SpaceX is a private company. You can't just go and buy its stock on the open market. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have a value. It is by far one of the most valuable private companies in the entire world, and its valuation has been on a tear. thanks to the massive success of its Starlink satellite internet service, which is connecting the entire globe, lucrative government contracts with NASA to send astronauts to the space station, and the steady progress on its Starship rocket designed for Mars missions. SpaceX's valuation has just exploded, and guess who owns the biggest piece of that pie? Elon Musk owns about 42% of SpaceX, so as private investors and internal valuations marked the company as being worth more and more, his personal net worth increased by tens of billions more. Again, without a single dollar of cash changing hands. Even X, the company formerly known as Twitter, played a small but significant role. Not because it was suddenly making a ton of money, it wasn't, but because of how it fit into the bigger picture. Investors and the market started seeing Elon Musk not just as a collection of separate companies, but as the central figure at the heart of an interconnected ecosystem of future technology. He had the AI, with Tesla and XI. He had the robotics, with Optimus. He had the space infrastructure, with He had the global communications network, with Starlink. And he had a global data and distribution platform. With X, the market doesn't just value what a company is doing today. It values the story of what it could become tomorrow. And the story in 2025 was that Elon Musk was building the foundational pillars of the next technological revolution. Markets love future stories, and they were willing to pay a massive premium for a piece of his. So, let's go back to the original question. Did Elon Musk actually earn $300 billion? The answer is no, not in the way we traditionally think of earning money. He didn't receive a $300 billion paycheck. He earned it because he owned valuable asset stakes in his companies that the world decided were worth massively more than they were the year before. This is the fundamental secret to how the ultra-rich get richer. They don't work for money. They own things. They own systems. They own platforms. They own companies that work for them 24 hours a day. They bet on the future. They take huge risks. And they focus on ownership for the long term. Elon Musk didn't make $300 billion by working 300 billion times harder than everyone else. He made it by owning the right things, at the right time, and holding on for the long term.